Hey folks, Shawn over at the Annuity Expert. In today's video, we're answering the question, is a TSP in an annuity? Okay, for those of you that don't know what a TSP is, it's not teaspoon. It stands for Thrift Savings Plan. And it's a plan for basically government workers. So if you don't own one, this video is not for you. But just for those who own a TSP and have this question, the answer is no. The TSP itself is not an annuity, but it can be used to buy one. The Thrift Savings Plan, it's a federal retirement savings plan similar to a 401k for federal employees and members of uniformed services. Okay. When you retire, the TSP will give you the option to use some or all of your TSP balance to buy a TSP Life Annuity that's through MetLife. And that annuity is separate from the TSP investment account. So when you retire, you got a choice. You can either take the lump sum option or you take the monthly benefit, which is the MetLife TSP Life Annuity. Okay. How the TSP Life Annuity works is it's invested in TSP funds. Well, we'll talk about the TSP in general. So while your money's inside the TSP, it's invested in TSP funds such as the G Fund, F Fund, C Fund, S Fund, I Fund, and Life Cycle. Okay. And this means your TSP is a retirement account, not an insurance product. When you retire, you have several choices. You can either leave the money in the TSP, just leave it there to invest and grow. You can take withdrawals and manage the money yourself or pay somebody to manage it. You can roll money into an IRA or you can buy a TSP annuity. The option that marries the two is rolling over the TSP into an IRA annuity and regaining control of yourself, regaining your retirement savings yourself. Okay, so let me elaborate on that. Well, so let's say you're getting ready to retire. You don't want to keep the money in the TSP to keep investing because you can lose money. And you might be in a position where you can't afford to lose money. And you like the idea of taking withdrawals from the account, but you're not real sure about the TSP annuity through MetLife. Well, that's a good fear to have because once you buy that TSP life annuity through MetLife, you basically hand over all of your retirement savings to MetLife and it becomes their money. And what they do in exchange is they give you a monthly paycheck until the day you die or the day you and your wife die. And you don't earn interest. There might not be a death benefit. There's no changing your mind. I mean, it goes from 3-dimensional to 1-dimensional, and so, but you like the idea that you're going to get an income guaranteed for the rest of your life and or the rest of you plus your spouse's lifetime. So what's the merriment? The merriment is you can roll over the lump sum TSP into a IRA annuity. You now retain control. The money is out of the government's hands and it's in your hands as an individual. So now you make control and you get to make decisions for your money that you've worked hard for. And then you can, in that TSP IRA, rolling that into an IRA annuity, you could choose a fixed annuity or fixed index annuity, and you can add a guarantee, what's called a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit. We call it a lifetime income rider. And what it'll do is it'll give you that same contractual guaranteed income that won't fluctuate for the rest of your life or the rest of you plus your spouse's lifetimes. Okay. Just like the MetLife annuity would do. The difference is you get to keep control over your money. You're going to be able to earn interest. Whatever's left in the account will be passed down to beneficiaries in a lump sum. You can change your mind. You can cancel the income rider. There's crisis waivers. There's long-term care. There's all these different bells and whistles that you can get to customize it to your specific lifestyle, which you cannot do with the MetLife TSP Life Annuity. Okay, you just get a paycheck. That's it, and your money's poof, it's gone. Okay, so to kind of elaborate on that, the TSP annuity, it's basically a single premium immediate annuity. And you give up a lump sum from your TSP, and in exchange, the insurance company pays you the income, usually monthly. Okay. Very one-dimensional. Just think, okay, I'm literally giving over my probably hundreds of thousands of dollars over to MetLife, the insurance company. And the MetLife is going to use their specific single premium immediate annuity, and they're just going to give you an irrevocable stream of income until the day you die or the day you plus your spouse dies. And that's it. You're trading a lump sum of money for a paycheck. Rolling it over into an IRA annuity, you get to keep that lump sum of money and get that guaranteed paycheck. That's the difference. Okay. Let's see some other things that you may need to know. There's no taxable event when you do an IRA rollover. So when you roll over the TSP into an IRA, you can choose between a fixed annuity which will earn a fixed interest rate with a lifetime income rider, or you can do a fixed index annuity with a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit, and this will give you that lifetime income. And you can earn interest either based on a fixed interest rate that changes each year, or a stock market index. No, you're not in the market. You just get to earn interest based on stock market performance, like the S&P 500. So let me just say that differently. If you buy a fixed index annuity with a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit, your income will stay the same. It won't fluctuate regardless of what the market does. And what the insurance company does that you choose, it'll track the performance of the S&P 500, and it will give you interest based on that positive performance. If it's negative performance, nothing happens to your account. You don't lose money. You just don't earn interest that year, right? So going back to the merriment of option number one, which we talked about, was like, hey, I can just leave my money in the TSP, let it keep investing, and I'll just take withdrawals, as I see fit for my lifestyle. Or you could pay someone to do it, which I don't recommend doing. With rolling it over into an IRA with a fixed index annuity, you get to earn stock market like interest without the risk of losing money. You get to take lifetime withdrawals that's contractually guaranteed for the rest of your life or the rest of you and your spouse's life. And you get to maintain control, right? I think that's about all you need to know. No, I think that's it. I mean, the other things that you should really worry about outside of that TSP annuity is getting long-term care insurance, life insurance, and then your Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage, and your disability insurance. Well, you don't really need disability insurance. That's a hyper niche situation. But yeah, I hope that answered all your questions. If you do have any specific questions, leave a comment below. Contact us at the Annuity Expert. We offer a pressure-free, no obligation free environment, so you can ask really detailed questions and get in return really detailed answers to your situation without having to get that sales pressure. So visit us at the Annuity Expert, and we'll catch you on the next video.